Oh, late last night and into this morning, we did have some spotty showers and thunderstorms around the area. That activity's pushed off to the east, did that a long time ago, but it's still having an influence. The feature that helped to generate those spotty showers and storms still having an influence on our weather, helping to suppress rain chances right now. But we've got some rain on the way. You can see we've got this cluster of thunderstorms back to the west here in Kansas. We've got a risk of severe weather starting to unfold across Oklahoma and then down to the south in Mississippi and Louisiana. Yet another line of severe thunderstorms producing the threat of wind damage. But focusing in on our weather, again, you can see the storms that have already erupted to the west across Kansas. That's in conjunction with a cold front that's starting to push in. And ahead of that front, it's warm, it's humid. And that front and those storms tonight will sweep out this higher humidity for Wednesday. So we've got some nice weather coming for Wednesday afternoon, and we're going to hold on to that through Thursday and Friday. But before we get to that, we have a little bit of a bumpy ride. Those scattered strong to severe storms that we're finding across Kansas will ultimately move through our area later on tonight. Now, I don't expect widespread severe weather. Looks like the timing for this would be mainly after 11 o'clock tonight. In fact, for most areas, it's after midnight. Coverage for severe weather is going to be isolated, and I think the mode is going to be isolated, damaging wind gusts and isolated marginally severe hail, maybe up to quarter size. So looking at the pattern, again, starting off this evening, should stay dry in most areas through 9 o'clock. After 9 o'clock, though, we start seeing spotty showers and storms here over western Missouri, northwest Arkansas. And the clusters of storms that we're finding closer to I-35 will gradually kind of come together into sort of a loose line of thunderstorms that will press east and southeast through the area during the early morning hours on Wednesday. This is 3 o'clock. Through 7 o'clock in the morning, you can see how those showers and storms spread off to the east. And for most areas, it will be a dry start to our Wednesday. A lot of clouds maybe, but a dry start. And then by late morning, the clouds have cleared out and we're in for a sunny, warm, but less humid afternoon. As far as rainfall, I think for most spots we're talking probably 1/4 inch or less, but there are going to be some areas that may see amounts that top 1 inch. I mean, this is thunderstorm activity. It's not a solid line, so you're going to get those locally heavier pockets of rainfall with the overnight storms that we get tonight. Temperatures, they're going to cool off to about 66, looking at a high tomorrow back in the 80s, looks like about 82 for a high. Nice breeze out of the northwest. Then tomorrow night with the drier air, it gets a little cooler. We're down to 61 for a low. And then on Thursday, looking at a high of 84, but that is what I like to call summer light conditions because it feels like summer in terms of the temperature, but we don't have that summer humidity. And with the dry air, we're going to find temperatures dropping into the upper 50s for Friday morning with afternoon highs back in the mid-80s. Looks like a beautiful finish to this work week, but we're not going to carry that over into the weekend. We've got a setup this weekend that will feature, I think, a front draped in the region from maybe west to southeast near our area. And we're going to find a series of disturbances dropping in from the northwest, interacting with that front. And that's likely going to set up a corridor of heavy rain and thunder. Exactly where that is placed, that's a little uncertain, but it looks like it's going to be close enough to the area where I would go ahead and have some alternate plans for Saturday, as it looks like we could be in for some heavy rain kind of on and off throughout the day on Saturday, and the risk for maybe some stronger thunderstorms. We'll have to watch out for that potential. Now, in the wake of Saturday, we're shifting the rain south of the area on Sunday, and it actually looks like a pretty nice pattern setting up once again for next week. Afternoon highs near 80 on Sunday. Looks like low humidity and milder conditions for Monday and Tuesday. They'll come with lows in the 50s and afternoon highs in the upper 70s.
That Friday looks, can we just stick on Friday? Have that for 7 days?
You know, if we took the Saturday forecast out of there, I think it'd be a great stretch of weather ahead.
Good point. Good point. Thursday.